So you can see, guys. So today we are going to work with the two concepts. So one is update source, last class pending topic, and the next one is dictionary overrides. Okay. So let's start with update source. Last time we worked with the export import process of moving update set. You remember this?
Yes, sir.
Export. Yeah. Now the second thing is update source. Here you don't need to export anything. You don't need to import anything. Directly what we are going to do, we are going to link the two instances. We are going to linking the two instances. Understand? Are you following, guys?
Yes, sir.
Let's see how can we link. So let's imagine, so you have a first instance and second instance. Okay, we need to create the pipeline. We need to establish the connection with the first instance and second instance. What happened directly, if one update set is completed in the first instance, in the second instance, if you click on retrieve, automatically that will come. Okay, it's like a pipeline. Okay, let's see how can we create. And we have, this is the first instance, that is, you can see S.Now24 is the first instance, that is this one, dev101122, and we have one more instance, that is second one. This is second instance, that is 138948. Two instances we are having. Okay, let's imagine this one is the first one and this one is the second one. Okay, like now what you have to do, how can you create the update source in the second, this is the second instance. In the second instance, type update source. Type update source in the second instance. Click on update sources. Click on update sources. Here you have to create the source. In the second instance, guys, we are working in the second instance. Just go to update sources and click on new. Here you can see. So you can see dev test production. Just give dev and URL. You have to provide the URL of first instance and the username password of a first instance user, and just go to first instance now, and here you can see, just take the URL. Okay, what is the URL? This is a URL. Take this URL and go to second instance, and here you can type the URL and username password. Give the username as admin and password is, you have to give the password. This is a password. So this user, I'm taking this, you can use any user, no problem. You can use any user, not only this user, any user you can use, any user password you can use, but that user should have a admin role. This any user you can take, but that user should have admin role. Okay, after giving the credentials, just click on test connection. You can see, guys, connection is okay. Okay, but you can see the, however, the parent instance major version is Tokyo, and the maybe one instance, another instance, if there is any difference with the versions, that type of text will come. So otherwise you can simply, it will come connection is okay. Connection is okay means the connection is established, this URL and admin password is correct. That means after that, just save it, create the update source. You can see, guys, so connection is okay, however the parent instance version is Tokyo and this version is Uta. Both versions are different, of instance versions are different. That is a different, that is why text is coming, but still okay, you can move it. Okay, now what I'm
Same is
sorry,
sir, even if the same instance is there, same country, still the message will come.
That message will not come. Connection is okay will come, that's it. Just connection is okay will come. Why that error is coming? I'm having two instances, one instance in the Tokyo version and this instance in the Uta version. So it is coming, the text is coming like that because of that reason. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see how we can do that now. Just go to the first instance. Okay, I'm moving to the first instance. Let's create some update set. Just that is local update set. Here you can see, just click on new. I'm creating one table configurations, table configuration, table update, table configs 3. I'm just making it, make it 3. Okay. Submit and make it as current in the first environment I'm in. Now, what I'm going to do, just try to create one table. Just go to tables, create some table. Just create some, the table name is stick data. Okay, I've created one table that is data. Save it. Come down here, you can see show form. Go to show form and create some fields in the new data. Create two fields in this. Okay, we have created one table that is data. In that table, we have created two fields. Okay, all things got captured. Oh, sorry. Why it is not showing?
Sorry, you created in default.
It should capture. It's coming. You can see. Let's click on this one, and you can see that updates it. You can see that things are captured. Okay, one table created, that is data. All things got captured. Now, in the first process, what we did, simply we keep it complete. Here also we have to keep it complete. Okay, after keeping save it. In the first process, what we did, we have downloaded the link, but here you don't need to download the link. We have simply connected. Two instances are connected with the update source. Two instances are already connected. We don't need to export import. Here you just need to put the state into complete and go to second instance. Go to second instance. This is second instance. Here what you have to do, you have to open the update source. This is update source. You have to open the update source which we have created. You have to open the update sources which we have created. Just click on dev. This is update source we have created. Here we have a button retrieve completed update set. Here also we have a button retrieve completed update set. Just click on retrieve completed update sets. Here you can see. Just close it. Okay. And here you can see whatever the update sets which are in the first environment, which are in the completed states, you can see retrieve completed, only state completed update sets only will come. You can see v1, v2, v3. Last time we used your instance, I think. Okay, I think last time we used our Srikanth instance. This time, yeah, I'm using my instance so that all the update sets which are in the first environment, which are in the completed state, all of them are moved to the second environment, right? Now, whatever the update set you want to commit is to open this update set. Here it is already previewed in the update source and you just need to commit. Okay, you can see it's committed. Okay, in this table config 3, what are the things are there? Data table we have created. Let's try with the, let's reload it. Just try with data. And here you can see the data. This is what this data. Of data are there. general data, employee data. Let's see. Let's go to tables, and here you can see that sometimes it won't visible, takes some time. System definition, you can check, you can see the data table is came to this instance or not. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's moved to the second environment. So this type of issues will come if the instances are in the different version. Sometimes it will take some time to apply. Understand? Did you understand update source? Are you clear, guys? So with the first method, export import, what we did,
Download the XML and
so we have to, after completion of after the update set, capturing the configuration, how can we move? Initially we need to put the state into complete, then we can click on export to
yeah.
XML link. After clicking on this link, so one XML file will be downloaded. After that, go to
Retrieved update sets.
second instance. In the second instance, go to second instance and type retrieved
Update sets.
And here in the retrieve update set, you
We
have to
need to
click
choose
on
the downloaded file.
import XML. We need to import the XML after selecting the file. Then after opening the update set, we have to click on preview update set, and then commit update set. Understand? This is a export import way. Next, update sources. Update source method, what we have to do, we have to create the update source. In the second instance, create the update source, right? We need to have an update source with the admin, not any user. We should have an admin role, admin credentials. The admin credentials only we have to create the update source. After that, what we have to do, in the first instance, any update set, okay, if the update set is in the, if the update set in the complete state, so we can move it now. Okay, if the update set is complete in the first environment, in the second instance, what we have to do, just open the, every time, not only one time, every time that update source is permanent. Okay, it's like a pipeline. Okay, once we make it, create a pipeline, automatically every time if something is completed in the first environment, we can click on the retrieve and it will come. Okay, just opening the, it's like opening the tab. We open the tab right every day in our home. So it's like whenever we open the tab, water will come. In the same way, in the second instance, whenever you click on the retrieve complete update set, that will come. Second instance, open update source. Okay, open the update source in the second instance. Click on retrieve completed update set. Okay, click on retrieve complete update set in the second environment. Okay, then same way, like sometimes it will automatically preview. Click on commit. Understand? This is a second way of moving the update sets from one instance to another instance. Is it clear, guys?
Okay. Sir, any one method also we can follow, no, sir?
Yeah, you can follow anything. That is not restricted. Just like a, there is a ways to move. Some ways are there. That is what I'm showing. So nobody will ask you why you moved in this way only, why you moved in that way only. Okay, you can move according to. So generally, companies will follow some methods. So they will guide you initially before starting the project. We are going to move the update sets with the update source way. So just follow update source only. Don't download the XML import. Sometimes you have to do it. That's okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is an update source of moving the update sets. Is it clear?
First one is easy, sir, compared to second.
Yeah, second one also very easy. First of all, you have to establish the connection. మీరిద్దరు తెలుగేనా?
No, sir.
You're not like generally first thing is to establish the connection. If you establish the connection with the two instances, every time you don't need to do anything. You just need to complete the update set in the first environment. If you click on the second environment, that will come. You don't need to download and finding the file in the downloads and uploading. That's a big headache. Now it makes your job very easy. So someone like every time you are not going to one time establishment of the connection. Next time you don't need to establish one time establishment connection.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And next thing is dictionary overrides. So what is dictionary override? So dictionary override is a like generally what happens. Do you remember extensible concept?
Yes, sir. Inheritance.
Yeah, what happens with the extensible?
Sir, the table where we click extensible, that will like it is a child and parent, like whatever the table is getting inherited, all the features will come to the second table.
Yeah, so all the configurations will come. Let's say so we have some tables. This is HR data and we have employee data. So 1 second, guys, I'm getting one call. So you can see, guys, so we have one table that is employee data and it is extended from HR data. Okay, are you following?
Yes, sir.
And we have one HR data. This is a parent table. This is a child table. Okay. Now, like you can see in the HR data, many fields are there. RU 5 years in department, discounts,
Sir, if
appraisal.
you go to that particular table, we'll come to know, sir. Like if there is, they have clicked extensible in that particular table, we'll come to know that is a parent table.
Yeah, this is a parent table. You can see it is here also in the child also it is showing, right? Extends table is HR data.
Extends table.
Okay, this child is extended from this table. Okay, here you can see that here it is extensible in the parent is a
Yes,
parent
sir.
table, it is extended. So that means all the fields from the parent to child are moved, right?
Yes, sir, correct.
Yeah, let me show you again clearly. So we have one table. Let's go to HR data. Okay, and we have one more table. Let's open, click on new. And we have one more table that is employee data. Let's open this one. Click on it. So you can see here, let's say, are you 5+ years of experience here also there? Are you 5+ experience here also there, right? Both are there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm moving to this because from the HR data only, this field is moved to employee data, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what I'm going to do, like anywhere from wherever you go, you can just go to the HRU 5 years experience field dictionary. I'm going to configure dictionary of this field.
The
So what
parent
I'm
table.
yeah, like what I'm doing, oh, it's leave it with that. Let's not do that. Let's do this department. So department here also there. Maybe it's in the backend. Let's move the department. We can do for that also, but I want to show something Okay, department field in the employee data, department field in the HR data, both are there. So I am going to department field dictionary. So I made it mandatory. For the department field, I made it mandatory, just update. Okay, can you see this? In the employee data also, if you can see in the employee data. So in the HR data, this is mandatory, and I've moved to employee data, just reload it. Here also you can see mandatory automatically, right?
Sir, in HR data, if you give it as mandatory, that red color asterisk should come, no, sir?
Yeah, there
But
is some value is there, right? If there is no value, asterisk will come. Okay, let me show you. If you want to add that, configure dictionary. Just you can see without none I am giving, right? With none. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
If there is any value, it will go. It will come to the black color. If there is no value, it will be in the red color. Understand?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So what happened? So here in the HR data, it is mandatory. Here also mandatory. This department field is forwarded and inherited from HR to employee, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now in the like this HR data, it is mandatory. Let's say I don't want to see this field mandatory in the employee data. Okay. It is coming from HR data, but HR that in the dictionary it is mandatory. You cannot change. Both dictionaries are same, right?
Yes, sir.
But
Because it is inherited.
yeah, I don't want to work in the, I don't want to see department field in the department field mandatory in the employee data.
In the
Understand?
child.
In the child, I don't want to mandatory. I want, because that is not satisfying my business. I don't want to see that mandatory. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, what we can do, just go to dictionary of a department field. It's maybe wherever you go, it's same. Okay, go to dictionary of a department field, and here you can see the dictionary overrides. Okay, just click on new. You can see base table is HR data, table is employee data, and if you want to override that, just click on override mandate and update, submit.
Okay, sir. Got it. Easy.
Update it. So let's I think it's not showing. Maybe we are in the HR data. Let's go to the employee. Can you see, is it employed in the employee data? Is it mandatory now?
No, sir.
In the HR data, if you reload, can you see is it mandatory now in the HR?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. This is dictionary override. We can override the functionality from parent to child.
So then dictionary means all the values like read only, mandatory.
Yeah,
All the
everything, not only mandatory. I'm saying you can see if you go to the dictionary, in the dictionary override, we can override anything. Many things are there. I've just made it only mandatory because this field is mandatory. We have overridden mandatory. You can see override default value, override calculation, override mandatory, override read only, override display value, override attributes, override dependent, override reference qualifiers. All things we can override. Understand?
Sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like this way, if you want to override the functionality which is coming from parent to child, we can use the dictionary overrides. Is it clear?
Sir, from child to parent it will not work, no, sir?
Yeah, child to parent is, you can see, only one dictionary is there. The same dictionary is showing in the employee data, the same dictionary showing in the parent. You can see this, only one dictionary entry is there, but the same dictionary showing in here, same dictionary showing here. If you are going from here also configure dictionary, you can go to the same field dictionary. If you're going from here also, it is going to the same configure dictionary. Okay, dictionary is okay, dictionary is one, but that is showing in the two locations. Understand? Are you following?
Sir.
wherever you're doing, that will impact everywhere. If you're doing from the child also, it will impact the parent. Field, the field is created in the parent. That will come. If you are created a new field in the child, that won't reflect in the parent.
Because we have two tables, so it is showing two different sites now, sir.
I didn't get you.
Because we have HR data was one table and employee data as one table. So the field is same.
The field is same. Only
yes.
one dictionary is there. The same dictionary showing here and there.
Got it, sir.
Okay. If you create a field in the parent only, that will come to the child. If you create a new field in the child, that won't come to the parent. That will be the child only.
Okay.
Okay. That is the way we can override the dictionaries.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? That's it from my side today. If you have any questions, we can discuss.
Sir, what is the difference between admin and development, sir? Can you please explain me in 1 minute?
Yeah, simply you can see admin is the thing like you're just handling the works. You're not going to involve any big configurations. Just whatever the things ServiceNow is already created. Okay, whatever the things ServiceNow is already designed, this creation of tables, small data operations, assigning the tickets to someone, those are admin works. If you're writing some code, if you're creating some notifications, if you're adding some configurations to the instance, that is development. Understand?
Okay, sir, understand.
If you're adding some configurations to the instance, that is development. Okay, if you're just using the things which are already there, that is administration. Okay.
So
Generally,
how can we define dictionary override, sir, as a definition kind of a thing?
I didn't get you.
Like if you want to define dictionary overrides, how do we define?
How can we define?
Yes, sir. Like as a statement, if you want to describe.
Yeah, so basically, dictionary override is a functionality. So generally, what happens? Generally, whatever the configurations added to the parent table, that configurations are going to reflect on the child. Okay, but
Yes.
some configurations we don't want to see in the child.
Mm-hmm.
That we can override with the dictionary overrides.
Okay.
Okay, simply you can see like it may be anything like whatever the we are inherited from our parents. Okay,
Yes.
but we don't want to follow some rules which are described by our parents, right? It's not mandatory, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So we are inherited from our parents, but we don't follow everything from our parent, right? That may not suitable in this generation, isn't it? Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that we can override. We are overriding our parents' suggestions. Some suggestions we don't care because we know the situation in the present generation. The same way, whatever required, we can use from our parents. If something is not suitable to us, we don't use. So that we can achieve. Even in the table concept also, dictionary override work like that. Understand?
Sure.
Okay, that is dictionary override. Any questions? Okay. If not, guys, tomorrow we'll meet. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.